Jai Gurudev, everyone. So very warm welcome to all of you to this session about practice. Abhyasa is practice. No? Two things have been told in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra as well as in the Bhagavad Gita. In the Patanjali Yoga Sutras says that through these two things you can have a say over your mind. You can get rid of the vrittis of the mind. So the two things are practice and dispassion. You must have heard. Same thing has been said in the Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna asks Krishna that this mind is very difficult to control, it just doesn't sit. So Krishna says these very two things. He says, yeah, you're right. But with practice and with dispassion, one can have a say over it. So dispassion is uh, being able to be free from the feverishness. That this moment I am not interested in any of the pleasures or any of the enjoyments which I get through the senses. For some time, I'm not interested in all this. See, it doesn't take much long to like something. You just you see or you smell or you just like it. But it takes a long time to do that. Like, for example, liking a food is very easy, but cooking it, learning to cook that food is takes a longer time. That's what needs practice. Liking the piece is very easy, but to be there, to hold on to it, takes a longer time, needs practice. That is where practice becomes very, very important. So, similarly, like to get away from something for a moment is easy. Like if someone is sitting next to you and he's talking too much, or you just want to get away. It's easy to have this intention that I want to be free from this. But maintaining that intention that I want freedom is not easy. That is where the practice comes in. I'll just tell you a story and then we'll talk more about it. So this is a very nice story. It totally relates to what is practice. So once there was this boy and he had an intention, he had a wish that he should learn Kung Fu. But so happened that he met with an accident and he lost his right arm. His right arm had to be amputated. But this wish, this desire to uh, learn Kung Fu, it continued in him. So he went to a master, to a guru, and told his story and said that I really want to learn. Will you accept me in your school? The master was very kind and he said, yes, definitely. And told him that you come on so and so date and we'll start your training. So the boy was very happy and on the prescribed date he got ready and went to the master that I'm ready, please start teaching me. So the master, he taught him one move. Just one thing he taught him. And he said, now practice this for 6 months and then come back. He said, okay. So he went back and he started practicing. Day in and day out, he kept practicing that one move, one single action again and again and again. And after 6 months, he went back. So Master said, okay, show me. The boy showed, said, it's good, but practice another 6 months. So again, the boy went back. He again continued his practice, diligently doing everything. Same thing he repeated like every day, in and day out, continued with the same practice. And again went back. Again, the master said something and said, practice for another. And similarly, for 3 years, he kept practicing the same move, the same action. After 3 years, what happened? A competition got announced, and every school was allowed to send only one participant from their school. So this boy thought, I do not stand any chance. I don't have one arm. I have only practiced one move all 3 years. I don't think my master will give my name. But to his surprise, the master sent his name from the school. So this boy reached the competition. It was a big competition, national level competition. And the first match started. So people saw this is no match at all. This boy doesn't have an arm. He'll be out in few seconds. But he surprised everyone. Within 40 seconds, he knocked out the opponent. The opponent was just knocked out. So people thought, okay, good, he won one. He has taken one match, but maybe it's just a fluke. So in the second match, they thought now he'll be out. But again, to everyone's surprise, he knocked out the opponent in just 30 seconds. And now things started getting interesting. People got interested. Everyone came and started seeing, oh, that he's going up the ladder. Every match he fights, he just knocks out the opponent. Opponent just loses within 40 seconds or 50 seconds, he's just out. He's knocked out. And this boy reached the semi-final. Now it became a big news. Everywhere, every people, everyone from the country, they were all there. The cameras were there. Okay, what is this happening? And the semi-final also, this boy, it took him a little more while, but he knocked out the opponent and he reached the final. So it was a big thing. All the media and all, everyone was there, and the match started. So now this opponent was quite strong, and this boy, he started getting thrashed. He started getting beaten very badly. So much so that he was like almost dying. So the referee said, stop, stop now. We don't continue the match, otherwise he'll die. Uh, As soon as he stopped, the master came in. He said, doesn't matter, let him die, but the match should continue. You can't stop the match. And then something happened. His opponents was distracted or something, and again he knocked out the opponent, and he won. So there was a lot of celebration, many ceremonies, this and that. He got many prizes, this. And when everything got over, he went back to the master and he said, Master, how did this happen? He was humble. How did this happen? So the master said, yes, you're right. How did this happen? So the master said, the move which I taught you, there is only one way to counter it. That you have to twist the right arm of the opponent. And you do not have a right arm. So whenever you applied that move, your opponent had no choice. He was knocked out. Hmm. So this story is so relevant for practice. Mhm. Just practice, practice. Don't have to judge it, or just keep practicing, keep practicing. Mhm. See, one side it is giving the importance of the practice, other side it is giving the importance of the master, the guru. See, on this path, having a master is so very important. Mhm. So many people practice yoga, but when you follow a lineage, when you follow a master, then it makes a huge difference. Mhm. The master can turn your biggest weakness into your biggest strength. Mhm. So that component of faith, component of that, you know, unwavering faith is very important on this path. Mhm. So practice, how has Maharishi Patanjali defined the practice? He says that which is done over a long period of time, without a gap, with honor and respect. Very important. Honor and respect. Mhm. Many times I've said this thing. What is the honor? What is honor? And see, we brush our teeth every day. But when something goes wrong with our teeth and we visit a dentist, so the first thing again he teaches is, you are not brushing your teeth properly. It should be done like this. You have to take, the strokes should be this way or that way. And then for the next few days, we are doing it properly after visiting the dentist, isn't it? Hmm? That is honor and respect. Hmm? And then after a few days, again we forget, oh, I had a toothache, and again we quickly just finish the brush. And so having that reverence for your practice, giving it that prime time. So why are we doing all this, saying all this today? Why did we come to practice? Huh? Suddenly you're all advanced practitioners. Huh? There was a questionnaire for you, no? Which says 85% of you are advanced practitioners. I'm so happy. See, even if we are advanced practitioners, just remember when we had just started and what was our intensity, how we were looking at our practices, and how sacred we used to treat them. Is it the same as it was before? Hmm? Today we are especially talking in respect to the asana part, because we are having a challenge. Huh? In next few days we are starting a 41-day yoga challenge. We got Sudarshan Kriya, so we just do the Kriya or we just do the meditation and then we think that's it. This is our practice, because we are getting that everything is being done. But the physical aspect, the yoga part, the asana part, I would rather say, not even yoga part, the asana part is also important. Mm. And so let's once again, reignite that, rededicate ourselves to the practice of asanas as well. So this 40 days, 40 days is a mandala. Gurudev has explained that all our cells, the cells of the nervous system, the neuron cells, the most important cells of the body, all of them don't work every day. So once a set of cells has worked, the next turn will come after 40 days for them. So if you have to, even once you have to train all the cells, then it takes 40 days to continue that practice to move up one step. So all the cells are trained to the same level. Getting it? That is why this 40 days is considered to be so important. That's why it said it can make or break a habit, the 40 days. Mhm. So that's what was in the mind, that yeah, 40 days is a bit too long, but still let's do it. That's what we thought. So we launched this 40-day, 42-day, 41-day yoga challenge. Hmm. So you're all welcome to this program, and best of the teachers, from all over Europe, the best Shishi Yoga teachers will be conducting the classes. You'll have a taste of many teachers, and then you can decide with whom you would like to continue your classes also after that. Mhm. So practice is the important thing. Hold on to your practice. Mhm. Even in one of the latest Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, Gurudev has said this, that yeah, to begin on this path, the samadhi, various samadhis when he describes. So the initial ones are like you can experience in samadhi even during satsang, even when you're 100% doing something. All those are different ways of samadhi. But the deeper states of samadhi can be achieved only through diligent practice, only by a long-term practice. So yes, we should take it up. And challenges are like, it's like tapas, no? That's also a part of the Ashtanga Yoga. Hmm. The niyamas. So challenging ourselves, putting ourselves through that tapas. This is another way we can do it. And of course, all the eight limbs are, like Gurudev said, no, they are limbs. It's not that one grows more or the other. They are together, but each of them has its own particular benefit as well. Like the asana, the benefit is that it makes you strong. It makes it You can bear the opposites when you do the asanas. Then it makes you more resistant to the opposites. You can bear the opposites. That's what uh, even old time practitioners now is, if you're not attending to this aspect, then we tend to fall sick many times. A little disturbance in our food or something, and then we fall sick. So we are not attending to that aspect, the asana aspect. We are vulnerable to the opposites. So with this asana aspect, paying attention to this for some time can help us to strengthen the body as well. uh. So that's all I can say about the practice, and how practice, only through practice can actually the higher states can be achieved. The knowledge can actually be translated into our life. Anything you would like to ask now?
Jai Gurudev Swamiji. So, Swamiji, there is a question that this series for 41 days, it's a 50-minute session.
Yeah.
And we are curious what will be covered in these 50 minutes
Uh-huh.
on over the duration of 41 days.
Yeah. So those of you who have done the Shishri Yoga programs, there's a protocol. Like one, see, 35 minutes will be asana practice, including the beginning as well as the final rest. Every day there will be a tip of the day, mm, a little bit of Ayurveda tip or how you can make your asana practice better. And because many beginners will also be joining, so it caters to everyone's needs. Huh? It has a vast variety of the knowledge, and of course there will be some pranayam and little meditation as well. So this 50 minute will be fully packed, huh? Both the little knowledge, a tip of the day, asanas, some pranayam, and meditation. Okay. And also we are planning that we can have some challenges in between the challenges, like weekly challenges. Hmm? So it's interesting. A very nice format is taking shape. Uh, you can come. I think it will be better you come and see. Little surprise for everyone as well.
Thank you, Swamiji. There is also a question. Some of us have the morning stiffness. So, are we also planning to record the sessions and provide the recordings for viewing it later and doing it later in the day if we are lazy?
That's the purpose of the challenge. So no recordings, no guilt of missing a recording. Oh, it's in my inbox and I have not done it. Every day morning you come. If by any reason you couldn't do, okay, come next morning. Anyways, every morning it is there. But I'm sure we'll be able to do it. Huh? We'll all do every morning live.
Thank you, Swamiji. So, there is no escape from laziness. Okay. Thank you. What about the morning stiffness? Like, are there some tips to get over the morning stiffness so we are more fit in the morning to make the best out of the morning yoga sessions?
The stiffness doesn't matter. It is normal to have stiffness in the morning. Of course, we'll be giving tips every day, even some Ayurveda tips, like using of oil and how to reduce the vata and all that. Of course, that will be there in the challenge itself. Huh? It's a part of that program. It's like a 41-day course. Imagine. Imagine joining a 41-day course. 4-day course we hardly do. This is a 41-day course. So nothing like this you would have done before. Hmm? No problem. Don't worry about the stiffness. You just come. Hmm.
And there is one more question, Swamiji. They're asking, what if we are starting to work early in the morning? Are there evening session as well? Maybe not.
Evening sessions on the Europe level we don't have. We have not kept that. We didn't have that bandwidth because we need many more teachers then. But yes, I think in some languages, I think Bulgaria is having an evening session, but for Bulgarians, that's in their own language. So at the same time, there will be more challenges in local languages as well, where there may be some difference. Yeah, there may be evening classes as well.
Mhm. And there is one more question. They're asking, will the asana practice deepen my meditation?
Certainly, certainly it will. Of course.
Uh, yes, so Oliver Peters, no, it's the only for the, so there is a question, is it only yoga or the whole practice with pranayam and kriya?
No, this part is only the asana, pranayam, and meditation. So if you wish to do kriya after that, you can continue. After that, you can continue with your three-stage pranayam. And so we will be finishing the class at in 50 minutes.
So then 7 a.m. onwards, we can do our own pranayama kriya. And
Yes.
because it's also for new people who are not in art of living, so of course we can't do the kriya with
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes, of course. It's for everyone, this program. It's to make a habit, basically. That's what, no? To make a habit of asanas. Coming back to that.
Mm. Thank you, Swamiji. Are
Okay.
there any more questions from anyone else? Maybe not. Yeah. So I think we are looking forward, Swamiji, to building this habit of doing 50 minutes of good Shri Shri yoga practice under your guidance. And I must say, Swamiji himself is a great yoga practitioner. He is also a deep dive teacher as well. He will be conducting a course in Lithuania, 6th to 10th May. Uh,
Yes.
on Shri Shri Yoga Deep Dive, and Swamiji also has given uh, I don't know how to say commentary or sessions on Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So it's will you also be conducting sessions, Swamiji, on 41 days?
Yes, I'll be there on
Oh,
some of them.
okay.
But I'll be doing, I am also taking the challenge. I have already registered for the challenge.
Oh, okay. I'm going
Because I am also out of that habit. I also want to come back to the asana practice regularly.
lovely. I'll
So,
also register tonight and I'll follow you. Okay. Thank you, Swamiji. And there is a question. Shashikala is asking, Zoom link will be sent every morning. I think it would be the one Zoom link for all the sessions, isn't it, Swamiji?
for yes, yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Once you register, you will get the Zoom link, which will be there for all the sessions, of
we will
course.
be using for all the sessions. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Swamiji, for your time. And we are just in time of 30 minutes. So appreciate your time and supporting this whole initiative, bringing us all in shape and in the good habit. So thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you. Thank you so much.